Hello, Jamel. I don't even know how to start this video, so I'm just gonna get right into these questions. So, question number one: what were you seeking to achieve before mentorship? So, before mentorship, first of all, I knew it's something that I needed. I knew it was something that I was gonna benefit from. Um, what I was seeking was I wanted, um, aside from getting better results, I just wanted to become a better version of myself. I felt like, um, I was always very dedicated with pretty much every job that I had. I would go above and beyond for everyone, and it got to the point where I felt like I was doing my job and other people's jobs, and I was working long hours, and I was really dedicated to the job, but I wasn't like dedicated to myself because I would get home and I would be so tired, and I all I thought about was the job. It on the weekends I would come in, and that's all I ever thought about. So I wanted to focus on myself, and I always knew that I wanted more out of life than to work um, until 65, until retirement age. I felt like that was way too much. I wanted to be able to enjoy my life, um, and I just overall I wanted to be a better version of myself. Like I said, I wanted to be someone that my kids could be proud of, and I think that's what I was seeking before mentorship. So, number two, what made you decide to make a committed decision towards improving yourself and your results with mentorship? I think what made me decide was I came to the realization that I couldn't do this on my own. Um, I think I felt like I needed this, and there was no way for me to do what I'm doing on my own. So I think that's what made me make a committed decision. Number three, what would you say was your biggest challenge before committing to mentorship? The biggest challenge for me was the money. Um, I didn't know how I was going to afford it. But the funny thing is, before I had officially decided, I just kind of wanted it, but I never actually made the choice. I never made the decision. But once I made the decision, the money came. It was very interesting. And now that I started this, I feel like it's not even that much. It felt like this um, insane amount of money, and now I feel like I probably should be paying way more for this. Uh, Number four, what is your favorite realization of what you've learned so far through mentorship? I think my favorite realization is that uh, achieving your goals is not as difficult as it seems. And I think, what stops most people is their paradigm, their conditioning. Um, and I think if people, I feel like everybody should do this. If people realize, what they're capable of, everybody would, be able to do so much more. So, yeah. Number 5, how is it working with Jamel as a consultant? Um, I love working with Jamel because I feel like he understands me, He's not he knows like exactly what to say to um keep me uh motivated. He knows I I don't know what I was expecting. I've never done this, so I was expecting, I guess, someone to be like hard on me, but he's not hard. He's actually, every time, I ask him a question, he always knows the answer. He knows exactly, he understands everything that I'm going through, sorry. And he's very relatable. And I'm so glad that he contacted me, and I think he is kind of like the perfect mentor for me. So, yeah.